Good morning, Cypress Village residents, and welcome to Virtual Coffee Chat, first virtual coffee chat of 2025. So thank you for all you viewing today, tuning in, especially our regulars every week. So again, Happy New Year to all of our residents. 2024 was a really good year overall for Cypress Village. Very proud of the accomplishments we all made as a community, and really looking forward to ramping up for 2025. In the near future, we will discuss what those goals for 2025 are. I will be doing my annual State of the Village address in February, so it'll give you a recap of 2024's highlights and also give you a perspective on what our focuses will be in 2025. So more to come on that. And I will be back. I'm going to turn it over to the directors for their reports to get you up to speed and updated on everything around the village post-holidays. And then I will cap it off with a few items of my own. I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks for tuning in.
Hello, Cypress Village. This is Laurel Mundell, your Director of Administrative Services. Happy New Year, everyone. What a wild whirlwind of holiday parties and celebration this has been the past 2 weeks. But we're back in business. Things are going to be business as usual moving forward. No more holiday hours or one meal days for a little bit. So we can breathe a sigh of relief coming back to a little bit of normalcy now. And I saw the pictures from your New Year's Eve party with the black and white. I love that. It was such a cute idea for CLS to host that. And you all looked fabulous in your attire. So I hope you all had a really great night. The pictures looked fun. Okay, so for starters, if you notice in the bird lobby, our aviaries are empty yet again. We're actually going to forego the bird program that we have. This is due to when we started with the new vendor, we had 6 new birds, and unfortunately 5 of the 6 did not make it through their second week. And we just feel at this time that it is more cruel to the animals than it is worthwhile. We did every recommendation that the vendor requested. This was part of the problem with the prior vendor as well, that we were just replacing them, and it just felt very unkind to the animals to just keep replacing them after there was a passing. So we have just decided that we are not well enough equipped to take care of them in the way that they deserve. And so just out of sanctity of life and out of respect for our living creatures, we have decided that we are no longer going to host birds in the bird lobby. So we're going to change that area out. We're going to take out the aviaries. We'll donate them to another community or to an organization that can benefit from them. But then we'll work with CLS to decide what should go in that area. But just so all of you are aware, for those of you who have asked, we appreciate your understanding, and I hope you respect that we're doing this for ethical purposes and not to try and take away something from the resident body. All right, then just a second note, this one's coming from our concierge desk. They just wanted to make sure that residents understand that there is a home health company called Concierge Home Healthcare. So some residents get orders for concierge home health, and then they come to the concierge desk. These are 2 separate entities. The concierge desk is our main information desk, but concierge home care is a separate entity. And their closest office, they have multiple offices in the Jacksonville area. Their closest office is on Salisbury Road here in Jacksonville. So I just want you to be aware of that. And then the concierge home care, it's similar to our IHS service. That's where we refer to if IHS is booked or cannot accommodate your needs. They're one of our preferred partners in the area that is a trusted vendor of ours. So just want to clarify the difference between our concierge desk and concierge home care. And then lastly, many of you have probably heard or at least seen that I am expecting baby number 3. And this little one is a girl. I have 2 boys at home already. By the time that this little girl arrives, they'll be 6 and 4. So they are very excited to have a little sister in their midst. But this means that I will be out on maternity leave, and I will be taking 12 full weeks. So she is due February 22nd, but she can really come at any time that she wants to between now and then. Hopefully she waits. But I just want you all to be aware that I am working through a maternity plan process with various directors here, as well as Scott Marcourt, my security manager, to take on the many different miscellaneous responsibilities that I have across the community. So I'll do a formal announcement for things that affect the residents in terms of who to go to for what. But you can always rely on the concierge team. You know, Katie Amador is going to be a huge help, and then of course Scott Marcourt. He will be taking on a lot of the administrative duties I do behind the scenes. So starting February 3rd or so, we'll put the plan into action just so that we have it up and rolling. That way, whenever Lucy decides to make her appearance, we'll be ready to go. But just want to let you know of that. And yes, I will be coming back. So don't worry about that. And I don't want any rumors to spread either. But we're good to go. My older boys are starting school soon, so it'll be good for me to still be back at Cypress Village. I love it here. You all are very good to me, and I feel like this is as much of a family as my family at home. So with that, I wish you all a great weekend, and I will see you around the village.
Good morning, Cypress Village. Just a quick update from the security office. Couple of housekeeping items. We have a curfew for cars parking on streets. So just a reminder that my office, we patrol, and you shouldn't be parking overnight on the street. So make sure that that's not happening. We are trying to buckle down a little bit with that. Seen several cars that are not complying, so just either comply or look forward to a ticket, which is not what we want to do, but we have to do our due diligence. Other than that, Andy Perez is currently in Puerto Rico, so if you have any issues with your Comcast or something like that, you can reach out to the security office or myself, and we will try to get whatever you need fixed as expedited as quickly as possible. But the expert's out of the building for another couple of days. Last thing is I have 2 new employees. You're going to see them more often on the weekends, but his name is Paul Dumsdorf, and he's a professional security guard that we share time with. He works Saturdays and Sundays, and Matthew Bristow is a Army National Guardsman, and he's going to work on Sundays and PRN. So just look forward to seeing them around. They're new, but they're learning very quickly, and I'm excited to have the addition to the team. And knock on wood, hopefully I can be fully staffed going forward. Y'all have a good day. Take it easy.
Good morning, Cypress Village. Welcome to another edition of Coffee Chat. Lester Ruiz, your Director of Environmental Services. Happy New Year to everybody. I just wanted to thank every single one of you for your support on our new schedule. We have the schedule out and full in effect. We have moved people around. We're very excited. We've already got a lot of residents happy. They're seeing the new housekeeper come visit them. It's going to be great. We're working on common areas, making sure our entryways are good to go, our main lobbies, everything for you all to make sure that everything is where it needs to be. If you see anything that can help us, make things better for you, make the environment nice, keep everything organized and clean, please let us know. I know a lot of times furniture gets moved around, things get left in places, we can't oversee everything at the moment, but if you see something, please report it, turn it in, and let us know, and we'll take care of it right away. All right? Again, thank you so much for your full support, and we'll see you around the village.
Hello, Cypress residents. Well, first we'll go over some updates that we got going on in the community. Number one, biggest thing you guys really call us about is the leaf cleanup. Still ongoing. There's still some leaves on the trees. We are working on that every single week. Right now we're in the area of Gordonia, where we are also doing some bed edging and winter cuts. We're going to move from there up to Myrika and then eventually out onto Middleton Park East. So hopefully we'll be there by the end of next week. There's no mowing going on this week. They might be doing some edging and some weed eating, but that's it. Work orders, we're keeping up to those. They're all getting done within 2 weeks. Might have a couple of irrigation ones that are a little bit longer, but those are projects that are just taking us a little longer to get to. We've got new pots installed around the common areas out there. You guys may have noticed those. Once the winter weather is gone, we'll be redoing those and putting some nicer flowers in there. Mulch is starting next week. We are going to be starting on Middleton Park West this year, and we plan to have all the mulch completed in 3 weeks, hopefully sooner. Other than that, a lot of projects going on for 2025, a lot of enhancement projects. We got some stuff going on at the greens, got a big project going on over in Entry A. We're also doing some stuff on the medians and the rock walls over by the ditch. Also, for 2025, we do have a big focus on the putting green area. We want to keep it green. We want to keep it healthy. We've got a big fertilization program going on up there. We have somebody that's committed to being out there every day, taking questions, meeting you guys. If there's ever anything wrong out there, we're out there to address those things.
Good morning, villagers. It's Lisa Drew, your Community Life Services Director, coming to you on the first Friday in January. Happy New Year, 2025. It's here. So I do have a few things today, a few updates, and then we'll get into some of what's going on. First thing is I want to thank everybody for following direction with the new protocol for signups. I just want to remind you, please, to sign your sign-up sheet. We were able to get through all of the signups and allocate where we could, and the confirmation sheets have been returned to your mailboxes and mail tubes. If you have any questions, reach out to us, 904-6224. Also, speaking of signups, I wanted to just remind everybody about the symphony tickets. As we've been expressing this year, or last year, excuse me, your tickets can go to whoever you want if you can't use them, but your seats on the bus are not transferable. We have more people wanting to go to the symphony than we have seats on all 3 of our buses. So we do have a wait list for some of the shows. So please get in touch with us if you can't use your tickets before you give them to someone else. We don't want to disappoint anybody, but as I'm sure you can understand, the people on the wait list would like the opportunity to use your empty seats if you can't use them. If you have any questions about that, please don't be afraid to reach out to the office and we will find a solution for you. Also, again, please read your texts and emails over the last few weeks. We have had some residents say they hadn't gotten information that we sent out. We do most of our communication by text and email. Occasionally we use voicemail for outing and trip reminders. But if you are not able to get texts on your phone, I've had some residents say, I can't get texts, I don't have a smartphone. You don't need a smartphone to get texts. So if any of you are not sure how to get texts on your phone, come by the office and we can help you with that. If you do have an email address with us, make sure you check your email regularly so that you don't miss any communication from us. Also, make sure to check your junk mail folder. I have things randomly put into my junk folder all the time, even emails in thread messages that are active and ongoing. So make sure you check those points of communication so that you don't miss anything important. Okay, so let's get into what's going on. Today we have the coffee series. This morning, bus is leaving at 9:45 sharp. And then tonight we have the pop series at 6:30. Just a reminder, next Saturday on the 11th is the big Mahjong Madness tournament. I know we have a lot of Mahjong players here, and you look forward to these tournaments. Next one is next Saturday from 2 to 4. You'll need to call Judy Emmett to register for that. It's only $5 to play, and there's fun prizes and snacks and good company. So mark that on your calendar if you're a Mahjong player, and call Judy Emmett at the number below. And then, so a lot of you have been asking over the past year and a half, what's going on with the model trains? So they are back in business. Their new location is A2. If you take the A elevator to the second floor, you will see them right there in the lobby. It's the old Cypress Mart location. They are busy putting the train room together, and they anticipate being open every Saturday for you, your kids, your grandkids, your great-grandkids, whatever. They are going to be open every Saturday starting February 1st. Yes, that's a Saturday. February 1st is their goal. So they are looking forward to being back with everyone. And keep an eye on your mailbox for more information from the Model Railroad Club. Next week, on Monday the 6th, we are going to see Wicked at the Cinemark Theater. I know a lot of you love going to the movie theater, so that might be part of the experience that you're looking for. But if you can't join us on Monday, I did just find out that Wicked is now available to buy or rent on Amazon Prime. So we have scheduled a showing for Monday, February 3rd at 7 in the evening of Wicked. So if you can't join us to go to the Cinemark Theater on Monday, mark your calendar for Monday, November 3rd at 7 o'clock to see Wicked. And then next week we have our outing to Firebirds for lunch on the 8th. We do have a few spots left for that. All the other lunches and dinners are full with wait lists, but for some reason the 8th has a couple of spots. So if you want to go to Firebirds on the 8th, come by the office and we'll put you on the list. Also, we go to the UNF Voice faculty performance on the 9th. We have a couple spots open for that as well. So if you love voice singing, come by and we'll put you on the list for that. And last but not least, next Friday, we have our Lunch and Learn hosted by Hardage Giddens. It will be catered by Olive Garden, no cost to you. They are going to be doing a lunch and learn about advanced planning. An important topic, not one we all want to think about, but something important to think about. So we do have a few spots left for that as well. That's next Friday, the 10th, the 10th, not the 11th. That's about all for me, folks. Have a great weekend. I'll see you around the village.
Happy New Year, Cypress Village. It's Chrissy from the Wellness Center. I have a few updates for the week. For the new year, Deb Gowen, our Senior Fitness Coordinator, will be having some office hours. She will hold office hours for walk-in fitness consultations on Mondays from 1 to 2:30 in the Fitness Center, which is located in D145. Our Life Transitions group will resume on Tuesdays with Dr. Connie in A6. So the next meeting, for the first meeting for the year, will be January 7th at 2 p.m. in A6. Guardian Pharmacy will be back in the Wellness Center on Wednesdays from 9 to 12. This week's medication cycle for January 8th will be Tower A and the houses. So we'll see you then. Join our caregiver support group with Dr. Connie on Thursday, January 9th at 11 a.m. in the Northern Pines neighborhood, which is the 7th floor of the assisted living. It will be located in the activity room. Anyone who has
anybody that they're caring for. This is a good group to get together and just discuss some common challenges. We also have Dr. Niels will be here in the Wellness Clinic D146 on Thursday, January 9th by appointment for his cognoscopies. Please call Bobby at 904-614-6129 or Lume at 904-290-6028, extension 106 to get that appointment. And lastly, we'll have our Wellness Services Orientation on Thursday, January 9th at 11 a.m. in the Wellness Center. Please call me, just RSVP, at 904-807-6221. This just gives you an overview of all the services that we have and a little tour of our areas. So live vibrant, Cypress Village, and we'll see you around the village.
All right, I'm back, and again, appreciate everybody tuning in. I got a few items I wanted to cap it off with today. The first of which is community meeting. It's more of a reminder. It is not going to be next week, but it's the following week, Tuesday, the 14th of January at 10 a.m. in Egret Hall. We will have featured directors, Ashley Miller, David Green for Plan Ops, Lisa Green for sales and occupancy updates, as well as maybe a little real estate in there, as well as Deb Goen, our fitness instructor. So please, if you can join us, that would be great. If not, we will video the meeting itself and put it out on our YouTube channel for you to view at that point, or send you a text link. So again, January 14th at 10 a.m., Egret Hall community meeting. Number two is a really big one. Number two today, I wanted to talk a little bit about UNF Day here at Cypress Village. For everybody, that, as a reminder again, Wednesday, January 22nd, between 2:30 and 5 p.m. in Egret Hall, we will have our UNF leadership as well as staff here to help us kick off what we think is just going to be a big win for Cypress Village in many different ways. Not going to get into all of those at this moment, but again, please mark your calendar. It's very important that we show and show well to our UNF partners. A lot of collaboration, a lot of involvement, a lot of engagement. So very, very important, the 22nd of January at 2:30 to 5 p.m. in Egret Hall. Please be there. Katie did want me to let all residents know so you know what that day is going to entail. The flyer will be going out this weekend with the newsletter. So stay tuned to that, please. Please mark your calendars or make a little post-it note. Very important day for us here in January. And last but not least, my favorite part, a little resident recognition. I want to give a little shout out to Jan Taft. Most of you know I'm not a big social media guy, but once in a while I do pop onto Facebook here and there and check out things. But one of the favorite things I like to look at and stay attuned to what my residents are doing is really what the Cypress Villagers Facebook page provides. And Jan Taft is really a good Facebooker. So Jan, just a little recognition going out to you. Number one, for your amazing nature pictures that you can continuously post. Also, a lot of the Christmas lights, and when the Christmas lights were out, Jan sent me an email, sent it to me immediately, said the lights are out. We had them back on within minutes, so great teamwork and engagement, Jan. Thank you for that. And what am I forgetting on that? Oh, and the New Year's Eve party. Thank you, Katie. Also, some great photos from the New Year's Eve party. I was unable to attend. I had some family, personal engagements myself, but how I found out how everything went was through Lisa Drew and the CV Facebook page. So thanks, Jan. Shout out to Jan. And also, again, our trivia winners. 32 squared, trivia winners, 1224 Christmas Eve. Congratulations again. You all are an incredible team. Another item I think I saw either on Facebook or it was sent to me via email, and that was from Benita Shea out on Unit 8. And they did a luminary project, I think for Santa's sleigh, I'm assuming, or just to light up the neighborhood very beautifully. What a great engaging activity as well. So nice work to Unit 8. And on Tuesday night, we had Rabbi Dine here to celebrate Hanukkah. And it was an incredible night from everything I heard. I was unable to attend. I wish I could have attended maybe next year. But I heard the rabbi did an amazing job, so thanks to all the residents that were involved with that. I know GDM had some involvement partnering with Lisa Drew, so big shout out to you all for that. And last but not least, let's roll into birthday wishes. See if we have any New Year's Eve birthday residents, and guess what? We don't. But we do have 3 on the 2nd, which was yesterday, so 3 belated birthday wishes to one of our newest residents, Karen Siegert. I don't even think she lives here yet, but Karen, happy birthday to you. Mary Nason on the 2nd, and Mr. Matt Tucker, happy birthday to you, Matt, as well. On the 4th, we've got Mr. Heinz Hackbarth and also Miss Janine Temple. Happy birthday to you too. Oh, I've got one more, Miss Wendy Griffith. Sorry, Wendy. So we've got Heinz, Janine, and Wendy all on the 4th. On the 5th, we've got several. We've got Miss Coralie Williams, Miss Phyllis Krimmel, Miss Chris Burkholtz, and Kathleen Kowalski, and Mr. Richard Klepfer. Wow, big birthday day out in the village on the 5th. Happy birthday to all of you. And on the 6th, we've got a single birthday, and it's Mr. Paul Siegert. I'm assuming that's Karen Siegert's husband. Happy birthday to you as well. That's 2 birthdays in 1 week for our residents here at Cypress. We do have, just a little fun fact, we do have a resident couple, the Wildings, who both have their birthday on the same day every year. So just a little fun fact about the village there. And I'm going to cap it off on the 8th, and we are going to go to Mr. Paul Hawkins and Mr. Jay Spancake. Paul and Jay, happy birthday to you both on the 8th. And ladies and gentlemen, villagers, that is going to conclude another episode of Virtual Coffee Chat, first one of 2025, and many more to come. Thank you all for tuning in. God bless you all. Have a great day.